My hope is that that song gets in Greg Gutfeld's head for the rest of the week.
I hated that song. All through the 70s. That's all my sister played in her room was Jesus Christ Superstar. Not a bad song, but...
Before that we went to break, you were talking about this issue we've been talking about, which is, does a video that's put out on YouTube give Muslims the outrage factor that they deserve to riot and then eventually kill our ambassador? One of the things we do in America is we make fun of Christianity and our own religions all the time. Look at Bill Maher, for example.
I'm a non-Christian, just like most Christians. Jesus lays on that hippie stuff pretty thick. He has lines like, do not repay evil with evil, and do not take revenge on someone who wrongs you. Really. It's in that book you hold up when you scream at gay people.
I don't think anybody rioted after that, and nobody riots when they go to see the best-selling Broadway musical, The Book of Mormon. Take a look at this.
Hello, my name is Elder Young. Hello, did you know that Jesus lived here in the USA? And a Mormon just believes. If you the Heavenly Father, holy moly, I said it like 13 times!
I haven't had the pleasure of seeing it myself, but I want to get there. And then, of course, who could forget Saturday Night Live, a staple in the 90s. Check this out.
It's Trey Parker and who else?
And now it's time for Church Chat.
Hello again, I'm the church lady, and this is Church Chat. Please welcome Shirley MacLaine.
I believe that Jesus and Buddha and Muhammad were all great spiritual leaders.
So you give Muhammad and Buddha equal billing with Jesus. Well, who helped you with your little ideas, Shirley? Who could it be? Oh, I don't know. Satan?
One of the classics. Andrea, what's so funny about religion to us? Like, what gives us the confidence to laugh about it? And then you see the alternate view in the Muslim world.
Because we know if we laugh about it, we're probably not going to be stoned to death or murdered or killed. I mean, we have free speech in this country, but the Bible teaches to turn the other cheek when you're offended. And radical Islamic jihadists interpret the Quran to say something much, much different. They believe, you know, again, if you read Bernard Lewis, that the Prophet Muhammad uttered that a day and night of fighting is better than fasting or prayer. This is what they take to heart. So our country is very, very different than other countries. But I really would hope, Dana, you know, if Bill Maher and others are serious about tolerance and all that other stuff, that they would join. We should all be joining together, because Muslims, I mean, for making fun of Muslims and gays and women, they don't just abhor that in certain countries. They actually will kill you over that. And so this is a fight we should all band together.
This is a thing I was thinking about earlier, because, Joe, you are an expert in branding and marketing and PR. But now with the 24/7 news cycle and the access to social media and Twitter, you actually could be outraged every second of the day. So what can we do to help the Muslim world have a little bit more of a tolerance level or a sense of humor?
I think that's a long way off.
This is your next calling.
No, this is, I mean, what this is, you know, we think people are sovereign. They believe, the radicals believe Allah is sovereign. And that's a much different thing. We love life. The radicals love the afterlife. And so when you get, I mean, that is where this is a difficult thing for either side to get inside each other's heads and understand it.
Do you think that it will be a generational thing?
Well, I don't know. It may be. They may never come around to it. Danny, you're touching on something that's kind of at the root cause. They don't laugh at themselves. Muslims do not have that sense of humor about themselves, and that may be the one thing that's unique about Muslim or Islam than any other religion or any other culture in the world. Everyone else laughs at themselves.
I think that there's a few.
Take themselves pretty seriously, but not like that.
Satire can be a great way to get a point across, though, right, Greg?
I wouldn't know. But here's the thing that bugs me is Islamophobia phobia. And this is usually rampant among the media, where they try to if they sense
they have a fear of being seen as though they might hurt Islamic feelings, which is the worst way to go about life. Is to worry about other people's feelings. Ask my wife. I don't do that. You can't, if you sit around and run your life based on who you might offend, you might as well never leave your room. Just stay there.
I want to pull up a picture of some. It was a 1987 photograph. It was very controversial. The title of it was "Piss Christ" by an American artist and photographer, Andre Serrano. This got a lot of attention, but it did not cause riots, Andrea.
Because offending Christians is the last acceptable form of bigotry in this country. And I mean, to your point, Greg, think about it. A lot of the media, they get outraged at Christians. Bill Maher's very comfortable making fun of Christians and a lot of other religions, in fairness.
Yeah, he did Muslims.
Yeah, but they make fun of Christians, like he just said, screaming at them with the Bible against gay people. Again, 2 gay men would likely be slaughtered walking down the streets of Ramallah and other countries. That's what we're talking about. That is why peaceful Muslims need to join together. That's why the media needs to stop going after Christians and focus on, as you said, the Islamic crisis.
It might be an amazing niche market for one of these clerics is if they were funny. I mean, they might be able to change an entire world, don't you think, Joe?
Yeah,
you never
look,
Sheikh Mohammed?
This has been going on. This has been going on for centuries, and it's not going to get solved.
But like Larry David on Curb Your Enthusiasm, when he makes fun of the Jewish people, there is nothing funnier than that, and it all helps us understand each other.
If you're anti-Semitic,
there it is. A Jew.
I don't make any Muslim jokes, though. I don't.
A Christian making fun of him or herself. If you make fun of your own culture, your own religion, your own nationality, it seems to be acceptable in the Muslim world. They just, that's something that they don't do, and I for the life of me, I can't figure out why.
All right. Well, that was a good discussion as always. Thank you, everybody.